Mr. Fritz Sidey, I know that tax season is a season in which more than 160 million Americans taxpayers are looking for the best professionals, competent and knowledgeable tax professionals. Can you please tell us a little bit about your qualifications?
Miss Wood, this is a great question. Well, when it comes to qualification, let me tell you. Of course, yes. We have more than 160 million people to file their tax returns for this coming season, starting in January. We are a couple of days away from January, correct? But those taxpayers, they need qualified people to provide them with the service they deserve. And of course, when it comes to qualifications, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am an accountant with more than 22 years of experience. I am certified by QuickBooks as a pro advisor. And on top of that, and especially, I am a federally licensed agent. We call that EA, enrolled agent. I'm licensed by the Department of the Treasury under Circular 230 of Chapter 26 from the Tax Code of the United States, managed by IRS. And of course, I've been helping so many people, and I have a track record that speaks for itself. So now, really, I feel more than qualified to help you and all the many people that are listening and watching us now.
Suppose that I receive all my tax documents to prepare my tax returns for 2019 or earlier years. What should make me confident to bring my stuff or let you have the opportunity or the privileges to be of service to me?
Well, Miss Ruth, you are very picky. I feel it. Let me tell you something. You talk about a keyword here. What should make you confident to bring your stuff to our firm? And of course, in order for us to have the privilege to be of service to you. As I said earlier, when it comes to hire a tax professional, it's a very, very serious matter because your tax, people, I'm telling you, your tax returns is required for every financial activities that you are undertaking. And I believe that even before you die, people ask you for your tax returns because they want to make sure that if you are qualified financially to actually get any loans from the bank, to buy a property, or even to go to school. Before people go to college, they need the credit, they need the tax returns, they need everything about you. So anything you undertake here in America, you have to have your tax returns handy. That's why it is very important that when you are choosing a professional tax preparers, I'm a taxpayer too. I pay taxes, but I'm a tax preparer. So when you are choosing a tax preparer, you must go to look at the credentials of that individual. Because in today's tax field, we have so many people pretending to be tax experts, pretending to be tax professionals, but the educated people, before they hire somebody, they make sure they look for their credentials. And one piece of information I can share with you now to give you the confidence the confidence you're looking for, let me tell you. You can go to the website of the IRS, which is irs.gov, and you're going to go look for tax preparers, excuse me, and then you will find, where you can check the list of tax preparers that are credentialed by IRS. And that actually establishes, the kind of confidence you're looking for before you can actually trust me with your tax stuff. So you go to irs.gov and you look for my last name, which is Saidi. And of course, we are in the state of Florida, but we're not limited to service only people in Florida. We can service people in all 50 states in America. But this is just to give you the confidence to see who you're dealing with. Did I answer your question?
Yes, indeed.
All right, Miss Ruth.
So, you're licensed as an EA, meaning an enrolled agent, and you are also certified by QuickBooks as a pro advisor. Are you limited to prepare only individual tax returns?
Good question again, because these questions here allow me to inform my audience about what we can do and what we cannot do. When you consider that in order for me to obtain my federal license as an enrolled agent, besides being an accountant, of course, the core of the exam, which is a comprehensive exam in 3 parts, the IRS and the Department of the Treasury requires that we pass this exam with an average of 80%. 80%. Not 60 or 75 or 70%. 80%. So 80% or higher in order for you to be allowed to serve the public. And of course, the check on your criminal background. Because you may pass the exam if your criminal background isn't good. That means you're not an integral person. You have no integrity to serve the public. So you're not going to be allowed to prepare tax returns for businesses, for individuals, things like that. And of course, that comprehensive exam, is comprised of all tax level in the United States, in the taxation system here. So you deal with corporate tax, business tax, individual tax, self-employed tax, all kind of taxes. All kind of taxes, gift taxes, estate taxes, all kind of taxes. Because in order for you to practice, you have to be proficient in every aspect of the tax here. Not only the law, the tax revenue, the revenue, procedures, and of course the practice, everything. Not only we do prepare all kind of taxes, but we have to keep taking continuing education every year, because every 3 years we have to renew our license. So in order for me to be up to date, I have to study, I have to teach, and I have to go to seminars. And of course, because, the tax matter here is a very complicated matter, because all politicians, every time they come to power, they come with their own sets of tax reforms. So every time we have a tax reform to go through, and we have to study new laws and all the changes or the updates. For example, President Barack Obama came up with his own tax reform. He brought up what we call Obamacare today, the ACA. And ACA brought a lot of changes with it throughout the tax system here. And now, with President Trump, we have the Tax and Job Act that bring a lot of changes. So you cannot say that you went to school, you got a degree, and that's it. You have to be studying all the time, updating yourself. That's the only way you can serve your people, and you can serve people valuably.
So let's say a family without the means to pay upfront for your services. Would you be able to provide them any services? Because you sound like you are open only to big businesses.
Hey, Miss Ruth, now you're getting on me. Well, let me tell you something. Excuse me. It is true, many people watching us here, throughout this video, they may think that, there's nothing for them there because they are small, low-income earners, families, and we're talking about the big corporation business, big business taxes, self-employed people, big money. So maybe we don't have a service for them. Let me tell you, Miss Ruth, for your information and for you who are watching us now, there's a say that tells in business there is no small job and there is no big job. No job is too small for us, no job is too big for us. So we open to all the public, everybody. And of course I understand family with low income who are low income earners, of course, yes, they deserve to be serviced. And of course, we do service them here. Because the reason for that is, I understand upfront they may not have a penny to pay. But from their refund proceeds, we're going to find money. Because we prepare the tax returns for them. And we make them get every penny they can possibly make. And of course, the bank we deal with on their behalf will actually withhold our fees. And of course, one thing I want everybody to be assured of is when we prepare your tax returns here, you don't have money to pay up front. You must know exactly what is in your tax returns. You have to know. And you must know how much we charge you for your service. Because that's how we create credibility and we create the confidence you're looking for, Miss Ruth. And I want you to be confident into bringing all your tax documents here so that we can prepare your tax returns, bring all your dependent social security, everything related to your tax returns, to the preparation of your tax returns, and we will provide you with a service that is satisfactory beyond expectation. All right? Beyond expectation, and then you will go out there and make other disciples to come here.
Having said that, there are many people that are watching us now and they wonder if they could benefit from your expertise too. But they don't live here in Florida. What or how can you help them with their tax situation with Uncle Sam?
Well, Miss Ruth, I'm glad that you think of those other people who don't live here in Florida. Let me tell you, first of all, my license, you remember I said earlier, is a federal license coming from the Department of the Treasury through IRS. So we, enrolled agent, we are allowed to service everybody in all 50 states here in America. And of course, thanks to technology today, nobody has to be the next door from my office in order to receive our service here. Everybody can benefit from our expertise because now we can communicate through email. We can communicate through my website, which is www.taxmeltdown.com. I know it's tax season. Most people are going to have a tax meltdown, especially you who are a truck driver or you are a restaurant owner, who are self-employed. You're going to have a tax meltdown because the whole year you didn't keep any book. Most of you do that, I know. You didn't keep any book. And now is the time to put all your receipts, all your stuff together. And it's a nightmare. You dread when you see all this pile of paper, all this data. You don't see how you're gonna take care of that. Relax. You bring the meal, or you ship them to us here. Anywhere you may be in America, we'll be of service to you. Because if you are not a business owner, but you are a family taxpayer, you can just scan and send through the email. We will receive all your documents. And we have what we call today DocuSign. With DocuSign, we're going to have you sign your tax returns, either to send it electronically or by mail, whichever the way you want to use, you see, to be in compliance with Uncle Sam this year. So with us at Accounting and Tax Slashers Guru Inc., there's no excuse for you to say that you didn't find the right professional. That's why you didn't file your tax returns. Uncle Sam is not going to play with you.
Now, can you remind us a good phone number at which we can reach you? How about an email and a website?
Okay, good. I'm glad that you asked this question because I was going to forget. Well, the phone you can dial to reach us here, it's going to be free of charge. It's been a time where if you didn't see an 800 number, you thought that it was going to be a bill to you. But now with technology, as I said, technology is very advanced. You just dial 561-501-9391. Once again, 561-501-9391. And this is going to be free of charge. You call us, ask any question, and we'll be more than happy to serve you. You can also visit our website, which is www.taxmeltdown.com. www.taxmeltdown.com. Also, you can email us at taxdebtdefense@aol.com. Let me repeat this for you. I'm going to spell it. It's a tax, TAX, debt, D as in dog, EBT, tax, debt, defense, DEFENSE @aol.com. So the email to email us is taxdebtdefense@aol.com. So it was a pleasure. Thank you very much, Miss Ruth, for your questions. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure, real pleasure. And anytime you have more questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them for you so that everybody can be informed. That was a pleasure. And thank you for watching. Thanks. Bye-bye now.